All right, all right, all right. Welcome back to Late Nights with All Access.
Can I break off, please?
Say that again?
Can I break off?
Oh, yes. But we're already on, right?
Yeah, you're on.
Oh, we're already on. Okay.
Okay.
So, pretty interesting way to start our show. We're talking to the producer.
Aw.
But anyways, got myself, Mike Anthony, right next to me, Nat Boogie.
What's up, guys?
Miss Nat Boogie.
Hey.
And right across, Mel Finest. And our special guest, CEO of Empirical Inc., Mr. John Long.
Hello,
What's
how are you?
up?
And of course, we wanted to show you guys what we have on our faces, which is Late Nights with All Access Mask by Molly.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Molly. We wanted to show you that we have them. We appreciate them. But for I can't talk like that. That's just a lot of heat. A lot of heat. It
Hey,
feels
you
warm in there.
suffocating these things,
You know?
bro.
Yes,
Because
it
that
does.
breath be hot, boy.
Yeah,
Breath be
That's
hot.
it.
Dang.
I've been spraying like, damn, man. Take these off my sprint. Like, oh, man.
I know,
all right,
right?
Let me help you out. This
But
stuff
you know what's
is-
so interesting is that I like the fact that there are so many people wearing masks to be safe. So everyone, of course, I know that's mandatory now. If you're out and about, you have to be wearing a mask because if not, then you get charged a fine of $1,000.
What do y'all feel about that?
So yes,
And viewers too, what do y'all feel about that? Do you think that is a necessary precaution, or do you think it's stupid like some of these people that are out here protesting and doing stuff? Like, honestly, what do y'all think about that?
I think, for me, I think if the state's going to be open, might as well have some guidelines on being safe out there. The mask, the gloves, hand sanitizer. I think it's for precaution reasons. I think if we're going to be out and about, then yes, safety. I think that most people that if they're feeling any type of symptoms, stay home.
Yeah.
You know, stay home.
No, same.
So-
I'm all with you on that. I personally think it's too soon for us to be trying to open back up, but if we are, I understand also, you know, people are out of jobs and they want to get back to work, so I definitely understand the whole precaution on we have to wear masks everywhere just to be safe. I feel like it's somewhat becoming a fashion statement as well too now.
It
'Cause
is.
Everyone's getting like their own logos and stuff like that on the mask. Like something tells me when things are back up, people are gonna still be rocking the masks. Hey.
Yes.
But I mean, I'm with it. I'm not mad at it. I kind of like the way I look in them, to be honest with you. So
There you go.
I'll keep it going.
How about you, John? What do you think about this whole?
So my
opening up
view is a
the
little
states?
different because, you know, I've been a healthcare provider for 28 years. So my wife reluctantly talked me out of going to New York to help out, you know, recently. Just, you know, I've got 9 children, so I have to kind of look out for and
Yes.
support. So she didn't want me going to New York, but I'm going to stay here in, you know, San Antonio and support, you know, the hospitals here in San Antonio with all my friends and family. But I employed about 250 nurses and about 500 physician partners all over the country in about 23 states. And all of my partners, we have different views. We've seen this virus up front. We've seen what it can do to the body, how it affects so many individuals, and then really what it does and how you can actually go into respiratory arrest so quickly. And that's what a lot of people don't see on the front lines. I've been talking to a lot of my friends who actually are in New York right now, and it's awful. The death that they're seeing consistently, unfortunately, and no one wants to talk about that, unfortunately, but what they're seeing, there's so many people that have died by themselves, no family by their sides, you know, saying goodbye, you know, for the very last time via, you know, FaceTime, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
You know, because there's a lot of patients who are intubated. You know, they have a tube down their throat, they can't speak, they're unconscious, they're comatose. So they take their last breath on a ventilator, and, you know, no one's there to say goodbye.
That's so sad. I can't imagine being in that situation, having a loved one, you know, a friend, just anyone, period, you know, going through that, and you can't be there with them to be by their side and to support them and to get those last few moments in with them. But since you do have like a medical background, do you think it is too soon, or do you think that us opening back up the way they wanted to do it as soon as they do you think it could possibly make this even worse than what it is?
My perception is yes. I do believe it can make this worse. I think San Antonio has had, you know, our mayor has just done a fantastic job at our social distancing, the way that he locked down the city. You know, if you look at the numbers compared to Dallas and Houston, You know, we in San Antonio have just done a tremendous job. The ICU beds here have been nowhere close to capacity at all. But when you look at Dallas, I mean, their ICU beds were almost at full capacity 2 weeks in.
Wow.
And we're already 5 to 6 weeks in now in San Antonio, and we're still not even at full capacity. In fact, you know, there's a couple of hospitals who are considering some part-time layoffs for nurses of all things, because we don't have the hit here in San Antonio, which is fantastic.
Yep.
It's absolutely fantastic.
That is a good
so.
thing.
But again, it does impose that social distancing. So a lot of people have to continue to listen to a lot of what the healthcare providers are saying, what these city council individuals are saying, because they are getting information, you know, from, you know, state, federal levels. There's some people who have different views, and I apologize for those. But again, it's the safety of all of us as a human race that we have to look at. You know, of course, we're going to rebound financially. It's going to take time. We're going to take some losses.
Right.
But, you know, there's always opportunity to go back out there and make money again.
Yes, there is.
No,
Yeah, it's
same.
true.
And we're not even at our peak yet, right? I think I heard that San Antonio hasn't even hit its peak
Yeah,
yet,
not
not
hit
till
the
like
peak.
I
May
keep on
or
hearing
so.
that too. That the
Second
we
wave
haven't-
is coming or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But I honestly think that, I mean, I don't know. We're such a red state that, you know, because of that, we're gonna. I mean, I don't know. I think the governor by far is doing a good job, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely.
I think he's done an incredible job for the state of Texas. I think our mayor, of course, to follow up from what you said, has done a great job. And I think San Antonians themselves, they all have done a pretty decent job with keeping and staying at home and social distancing each other and stuff like that. And of course, we have those rebels here and there that like to break the rules and stuff like that. But as far as opening up the state, I'm all for it. I think as long as everyone's smart and just be caution on what they're doing, you know, really it is. Melvin, what about you?
Oh man, so I talked to some cops about the $1,000 fine in 6 months. They had said that there's not a ticket number for it. There's no ticket number for the fine or nothing yet, and they said there's no ticket number, so you're not gonna get like no $1,000 fine or 6 months in jail. I talked to like 3 of them that came to my store over the weekend, and they said there's no ticket number, so you ain't gonna get no crazy fine. They say they're glad the mayor did that to put awareness, to cover up your face,
Yeah.
to be protective and everything like that. So they're happy that yes, there's no ticket number, but at the end of the day, the key thing was to keep people safe and to put a mask on, and drive around and have your mask on. No cops can like literally look in your car, look and pull you over to see if you have a mask on. But it's very important, like if you go to HEB or Walmart, so where it's open, there's a lot of people to have a mask on, protect you and your kids and things like that. I was watching DJ Jay Jeff where he said he had it for 2 weeks. He couldn't be around his family, you know, for 2 weeks. You know, what I'm saying?
Quarantine himself.
Yeah, quarantine. But the thing about it, his wife had lost sense of smell and taste. She had lost that for 2 weeks, and then the mother as well in his house. But he's good now. I was watching Will at Home with Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff. They're performing. That was actually pretty good. But I think it's just crazy, man. At the end of the day, it's stay at home if you need to, protect yourself, protect your kids, because it sucks. Because what if your kids get it? You can't see them for 2 weeks. You're not able to be that moral support for your for your kids. You know, if you get it, you can't be there for your kids, and vice versa, man. It sucks. Not to be able to be that moral support and be able to hold your kids. And then what happens if that's their last time seeing you? You want to see them through, you know, you want to see them in a good space, not in a bad space where they can't defend themselves or hurt, you know, overcome the situation. So it just sucks, man. It's a bad situation. Hopefully things get better as days go by.
Hopefully things do get better. And in the meantime, since we do have this is our 420 special edition, and having John Long, CEO again here as our special guest with Empirical, we have a lot of CBD products. But first, our producer, always thinking so crazy. Steven always wants to try things different and last minute stuff. And he's like, y'all guys try these stuff. So there is a tablet here, and maybe Steven in one of the angles could show you. What is it again, Steven? Say it out loud. Miracle Proof.
Miracle fruit.
I thought it was
Oh,
fruit. I thought it was
Miracle fruit. Okay, Miracle fruit. So
Did you come up with this by yourself?
Steven did come up with this by himself.
What's up? You need something?
I've never heard of this before.
He came up with this by himself, but let's make this fun and entertaining, right? And so this right here is supposed to change your taste buds.
Yeah.
You know? So never had it before. Have you had it before?
No.
Have you had it before?
No.
Have you had it
No.
before? So
I think he just
this-
made it up.
Just go ahead and we're gonna do this. So we have some tomatoes, some pickles, and some cheese. So Steven was telling us that we should eat all of
I'll
them
eat the
first, right?
cheese.
So eat one. Okay, so I'm gonna eat it.
Remember the flavor.
Remember the flavor. So eat one.
Okay, we gonna pass out doing this thing. Remember the flavor.
So cheese right there.
Remember the flavor.
Remember the flavor.
Okay. All
I
right.
remember
cheese.
what cheese tastes like.
Cheese is
Thank
good.
God.
Yeah, I had the cheese earlier, man.
I like the cheese. Okay.
Oh, happy 420 to all you people out
Yeah,
there
happy
celebrating.
420. So if you're watching, please like, share, comment below, tag your friends. We're gonna be giving away some free CBD products, and there's gonna be a lucky winner because the value is over $300 worth of CBD products. So make sure to like, comment below, share, tag your friends. But in the meantime, okay, I like the taste of cheese.
All right, do you put the
Okay,
cheese-
and then now what, Steven?
And now you eat a
Now
tomato,
take this.
All right, give me it.
No.
Poke it.
tomato and pickle, and then you do it,
Poke
and
that.
then you eat them again.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Is that
Tomato.
how it goes?
Pass
All right.
them, poke it, bro.
Oh, they're gonna.
I don't
poke
even
it.
like tomato unless they're like the little cherry ones like this.
I don't know about all this eating these food, but okay, got the taste of the tomatoes.
There you go, sir. You see, you poked it. Smart, bro.
Okay, and then pickles is next, so I'm gonna get a pickle.
Tomato, just regular tomato.
Do a ghost pepper, now Adrian, you tripping.
Okay. Woo! Oh god,
What? It was too strong?
that's just sour.
That shit,
Yeah, I was like, that's not a regular pickle.
Oh,
that shit sour?
yeah, it makes me think of those hood rat snacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
With the hot Cheetos and the cheese and everything.
Yeah, let me get a quiet few minutes.
It's pretty tart.
It's pretty sour, man. It's all live. Woo. Okay,
That shit
so
good.
got the taste of that. Okay, now
That
what?
shit good.
We get the tablet.
puffin.
Okay, so the trick, from what my understanding is, Steven, is saying that if we take this, it's gonna change our taste buds for everything else.
So everything's gonna turn sweet, is that what you said?
Everything's gonna turn sweet. So, all right, does this taste bad?
If I pass out on the show, guys,
Yeah.
go after Steven.
Yes.
Y'all know where we're at. We're at Smoke.
We're at Smoke Barbecue.
I don't
Shout out
know
to Adrian.
What I'm putting in my mouth right
Celebrating 5 years in business. 5 years,
We'll get
5
to
years,
that.
5
Yes.
years, 5 years in business. Shout out to Adrian Martinez, sponsors our show with the location.
now. Wait, we're doing this together.
So we're gonna do this together,
I'm not gonna
okay?
be the first one to put
so
this
yeah,
in
I'm
my
not
mouth.
gonna be the first one. I was trying to talk and talk and talk and just wait for someone to take it
I was
first.
like, hold
All
up.
right,
we're
here we
doing
go.
I was being smart. Okay, so all right.
So I heard it's supposed to dissolve.
Yeah. You like rub it all over your tongue, whatever.
Rub it all
All
over
over
your
your
tongue.
Hey, what if we have like a numb that talk like that during the show, bro? That's not a good show.
All right. So ate it. Okay, now what? Eat
Steven,
the
where
food
did you
again.
get this stuff from?
Steven's
Is it
bored.
legal?
I got from Black Market.
This is a 420 show, so is it
Yeah,
legal?
don't tell him. Yeah, don't tell him.
Where's the cheese?
Right there.
In my cup.
Okay. Okay, I got it.
So go back around.
Get his words.
Go back around. So.
Are you supposed to let it sit for a little bit, then try it, or automatically?
So you're supposed to
Oh,
do
shit.
that. Yeah, right afterwards.
You can do it right after? Are you sure?
Man, I'm gonna let mine.
Why not?
I'm gonna let mine sit for a minute, man.
Okay,
'Cause I
so
think-
Well, I already swallowed
try it.
mine, so.
no, I'm talking about the cheese. I'm gonna wait.
Did it change it?
Because what happens if you taste it right now, you don't taste nothing. You're like, what the hell is smoking this?
Did it change taste at all?
no, I still taste a little bit of the cheese. It didn't work that much. I still taste the cheese.
See, that's what I was
I
saying.
taste the cheese a little bit, not as much as I did, but it's
Not as
like,
much, but
sweet or
yeah, I
anything.
taste the cheese.
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to wait.
I'm saying, I think you're supposed to wait, man.
I think you're supposed to wait.
Maybe like 5 minutes.
So how about you wait 5 minutes since we
All
already
right,
ate?
I'll wait 5 minutes, and then
I'll
I'll
You wait 5 minutes
I'll
too,
wait.
okay?
There we go. There we go. We'll wait.
So,
While we're
We
waiting, do
wanna-
we have any other munchies I can eat?
so we were right now.
I'm hungry.
This is on the
I
spot
know, brother. I'm,
with our episode 420.
420. I'm supposed to have the munchies.
420.
Yeah,
How many people still celebrate 420?
A lot of people
How
apparently.
many people?
A lot of people were smoking weed. They've been smoking weed. Well, they're smoking 420. They've been doing that probably since this quarantine started. They probably do it every day.
I want to know how many people left cookies out for Snoop Dogg is what I want to know.
What's the-
They were supposed to be leaving cookies out for him last night.
Oh, for what?
For 420 for Snoop Dogg.
Do you
Now.
leave cookies and milk out or what?
I
Well,
don't know.
I don't know about the milk, but the cookies for sure. There should be edible ones.
Edible
bad.
cookies.
Have you never heard of that before?
I've never had anything that's edible besides lingerie.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. I'm just being honest with you. I've never had anything else edible besides lingerie. Shit, it was a lingerie thong. ate the hell out of that one. It was amazing.
Welcome to Late Nights if you've
All
never
right.
been, if you've never been on the show.
Hey, look how
Late
many
Nights.
hearts I got. Look how many hearts. Hey, what up, baby? Hey, I'm just keeping
Edgar.
it real.
That's
Edgar's
Edgar,
my
right?
dog. Hey, look at the love, though.
Edgar would be like, yeah,
Yeah,
you know what
hey,
he's talking
I'm just
about.
keeping it real, bro.
Edgar would be knowing what he's talking
Just
about.
keep it real, bro. Look, Edgar. Yeah, Edgar. His anniversary just came up, man. Him and his beautiful wife, man. Happy anniversary to you and your beautiful wife. See, everybody knows. See, look, all the hearts. Yeah. See, I'm not the only one.
Shout out to Esme.
Esme got her YouTube. She
What's
got
up,
her-
Richie Rich?
Richie Rich.
What's up, Richard Rich? So again, this is our special 420 episode. Tell us what you did for today for 420. You know, on the entertainment world, Eminem celebrated 12 years of sobriety today.
Did not see that.
Wait, so he had
12 years
stopped
on
doing drugs
420.
on 420?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, because he posted on his Instagram today.
Okay.
12 years.
That's actually a good day, like to remember. Hey, this
Yeah,
day
I think so.
stopped.
I know, right? I stopped at 420. So shout out to him with 12 years. I'll be going on 4 years on the
Quick said
25th.
it was a guy thong.
Oh my God! Quick! Oh my God!
DJ Quick.
Quick, here we go. We'll see you
Here
next
we
week,
go.
brother.
That's
I'm gonna see you next
funny.
week, brother. I'm gonna
That's
see you
good.
next week. We have a good show next week.
That
Good
is
shit
too
right there.
funny
Oh,
right
that's
there.
gonna be fun. This
Good
guy.
And
shit
you
right there.
see Melvin, he didn't change you. He didn't correct himself. That's
Nah, I can say nothing.
nah. It's all nothing but love right there.
You know it, all love.
That's
Next
your
week's
guy.
gonna be fun. That's my
Next
guy
week's
right
gonna be
there.
fun.
Yeah, that's my guy right there.
But again, this weekend, what is a typical weekend for you, John? What do you normally like? Even though right now we're quarantined, like what is your weekend like now?
Well, we've been hanging out at home, doing a lot of Netflix, quite a bit of Netflix.
Right.
We
What kind
got
of shows? What kind of shows do y'all watch?
We got into what was that show? Ozark.
Ozark.
Oh yeah, you on Ozark? Oh,
my
yeah,
gosh.
Ozark is lit. Hey, you gotta be
So we-
prepared. Everybody, someone gets shot in the back of the head. Bam! All the time.
I couldn't believe it.
Unsuspected.
I couldn't believe it.
Unsuspected.
It was amazing. Because
I can't taste my Red Bull now.
I told you.
I know, like, it just took the
Let it
taste
sit.
away.
I told y'all, let it sit because I'm
I
not
can't
gonna lie
taste
to
my
you.
drink.
taste my Red Bull.
Hey, look.
Oh, hi, Kristen.
Hey, so I'm not gonna lie to you. So earlier I tasted this drink. I was like, okay, I tasted the drink.
Man,
I can't taste
I'm-
that nothing.
I can barely taste it now.
I can't taste my Red Bull anymore.
It didn't go sweet. You just took the taste away.
And
Yeah,
let y'all
you get
know
a
I don't
tomato.
really
You
normally
get a
drink
tomato.
Red Bull.
Well,
Now I feel like I have
let's try the cheese
coronavirus
Let's try
and I
the
can't
cheese. All right,
taste
let's try the
shit.
cheese.
Jesus.
Hold on, we try cheese. We try cheese.
Yeah, it tastes of cheese.
All right.
But you're going into Ozark. You watch that series.
Yeah.
Damn.
So we started watching Ozark, and for us, once we started watching it, we started 2 or 3 on the first and at night. We started at 9 o'clock at night. It's already midnight, and I'm like, "There's no way we can stop after this one. Let's just do one more.
What
Let's
season
do one
are you
more."
on?
We watched them all. We're done.
Oh shit.
We did all 3 seasons in
In
4
one night?
4 days.
Oh, I'm like, you can't do that. You could do it in one day, but it's like
And we did it in 4
be
days.
prepared to take a lot of CBD because you gotta be prepared to be up because
That is
when
true.
you watch one, you're like, oh damn.
I couldn't believe it.
That's
The very
how-
first episode got me. I was like, "Holy crap!"
I haven't
Oh,
seen it.
Yeah. Oh, where he
You need to
is
watch
where
it.
he's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't
yeah.
seen it. I haven't seen Ozark.
Oh, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch
Oh,
that.
this guy's a smooth talker.
Hey,
Smooth
my dude,
talker.
Okay,
hey,
well then,
he's good with
yeah.
numbers too. He's good with the numbers. But
I was like-
his wife.
Yeah, and a marketing guy. I mean, that guy can market anything. I was like,
can.
"Oh, look, Mike Anthony's on TV."
My man, right there.
He's cold with
I
the,
like
he's
it.
cold with the he's cold with the marketing because he had church on a
Yeah.
boat in the river.
That's
In
right.
the lake. So
That's
I was
right.
like, what the hell?
You see that boat with that big cross on there? I was like, "Wow."
Yeah.
See, I haven't seen that one, but I
I
think
think
one of
that's
the
season
one,
one.
one of the season or series that we watched was All American. Have you seen that
I
one?
love All
No, I'm-
American.
That one is really good. All
Yeah,
American.
that one right there, so I hit close to home, so I was crying a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was crying.
That was a good one. Okay, so you watch Netflix at home with your kids. What else?
So we've got a friend of ours who's got 3,000 acres in Pleasanton. So we go out there
Damn.
and we just get the kids in the 4-wheelers and we go out there and just get lost.
That's dope.
So just a back end for y'all to know, we do, when I say we, our sister company, 417 Solutions, does some of the marketing for Empirical. So that's how we have John Long here as our special guest. And in the meantime, or during the time that we've known him, the hunting he takes his kids hunting.
Oh, yeah.
Like they know how
Oh,
to
yeah, they
shoot
do.
guns and
Oh, yeah.
everything. I was
That's
like, dang! And he
love
has
it.
this big
My-
safe that just has every hunting gun he can think of.
I have enough for a small army and in case you go to the
That
apocalypse.
man's martial law already.
Oh, man.
He said, I wish he would play up in here.
I wish the mother-
I wish he would play up in here.
Yeah, my kids have a 270, a 240, and then I've got all kinds of ARs, and I've got 30-06. And,
What got you to
30s.
teaching your kids about hunting and guns and all that?
yeah, I think it's important. I grew up with my grandfather.
Uh-huh.
He used to take us hunting, but he was the type of you never missed. You get that flick behind the ear. So it wasn't fun hunting with him at all. 'Cause, you didn't want to miss. But with my kids, it's we have a great time. This friend of ours who owns all this acreage out there, his son and himself and myself, we all got together. We built this large blind. So it's a 9x9 blind,
Okay.
and you can actually stand up in it. So 10 of us could easily sit in this blind together, and have plenty of room.
Nice.
So we hunt out there, and there's 100 acres all the way around us, every direction. So, and we have tons, and there's feeders everywhere. So, there's hogs and deer and doe and all kinds of stuff. So they love it. And it's funny because we clean everything there, and my 12-year-old daughter and even some of my friends grandkids are out there, and they all hunt. They're all
Nice.
hunters. In fact, his grandson, who's 8 years old, took down a 350-pound boar
Oh,
at
shit.
104 yards.
Damn.
Yeah,
Y'all stay ready.
by himself.
So I need
himself,
some
yeah, by
protection. I know where to
Oh.
go. Okay, you think you
So
can have
it
my back,
was-
please? Thanks.
Yeah, we skinned that whole thing out there, and it was absolutely amazing. We actually we went through probably 6 or 7 knives because it was the hide in that thing was
Ooh.
probably 2 inches thick.
Have you ever been
It
hunting?
was ridiculous.
No,
Have you been hunting?
Yes,
I don't like
have.
guns.
I want to shoot something.
I don't do guns.
Man, I've been hunting when I was a kid, and I was eating chips. I was
You eating
like, they're
chips?
chips. They're like, this is not
Yeah,
for
we don't
hunting.
eat chips.
I was like, bro, I've
I
never
eat
seen
chips.
one video where
That's the
anybody-
worst.
I eat
anything.
chips. Like,
loud
They
as
steady, they steady ready to go.
and they're like,
no
what are
one
you
eating no
doing? I was
food.
like, man, I brought some snacks. So I was like,
Ah.
they're like, no, you gotta be quiet.
You're the worst.
Yeah, I was a kid. I didn't know
Hunter.
any. My first and last time, I was like, well,
See you right now. Hey, we're out here.
Like, if I can't eat
hunting,
snacks,
man.
camouflaged up, ready to go.
yeah, man,
Oh,
that's
I got
me.
ready for that shit.
I feel like, hey, I'm supposed to record this stuff, man.
No,
Nah.
not everything.
I want to be a good hunter right now. I don't think I have the patience for it. You have to have some type of patience.
It's once you get into it, and you learn how to
Understand
you
the
learn how
game.
to you aim. You learn how to aim, and once you actually once you do kill the animal, and you clean it for the first time.
Yeah.
And we actually take and have the meat processed, so we use the whole thing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
So
amazing.
for the meantime, right now, quarantine, just Netflix, family time,
Yeah, we
stuff
spent
like
a
that.
lot of family time.
Nice.
Kids, taught the kids how to ride bikes. Got them up on the roof the other day to clean out the gutters. That was awesome.
Hey,
Nice.
there you go.
Nice.
Put them to work.
Got them out there with the squeegee and cleaning all the windows.
Nice.
So
There you go.
they enjoyed that.
How was y'all's
I
weekend?
think I enjoyed it, but
You
they
enjoyed
plainly
it?
enjoyed it.
You guys ready more? You guys ready more? Like, yeah, go ahead. Let me go and get a picture of this because I don't know what next time
I did take pictures of that. So
What else did y'all do this weekend, Mel?
Oh man, I was working. Oh, Tuesday I did. Went to Hoffman's. $1,000. $1,000. Damn.
Think about the DJ battle.
Yeah,
Right
for real.
there.
And I was weird not seeing that. To be honest with you,
I
it's
know,
kind
right?
of weird. I was looking on Facebook. I was like, oh, there's no battle. It was a little. It was a little different on.
Shout out to
Facebook.
DJ Tone though, but he's getting all the DJs together, so they're
Yeah, man, they have a
supporting
quarantine flyer and everything.
almost $3,000 that they raised.
Yeah, it's
So,
getting crazy out there. It's getting crazy out there. But yeah, that's what I did. I was at Hoffman's thing, man. 1,000 enchilada plates. That was crazy right there. Man, that line is ridiculous. It's like 6 blocks. I was on live going down 6 blocks. People were shouting out and everything like that. It's from 11 to 12 tomorrow, so make sure you get there like early because it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's getting the lines ridiculous. And shout out to T Pokey had his thing going. I didn't go to it, but I know he's doing like 16
He ended up doing like 4,000.
I think
Yeah,
4,000,
yeah,
right? 4,000
man.
mils.
He
I think that's what I saw. 4,000
I'm
mils.
saying, man, people
Yeah.
put a limit on the number. Be prepared. That's a little past that. When you say free food right now with all the situation that's going on, everybody and their mama pulling up, especially when you're doing big numbers like that. You know, everybody's pulling up for, and this is good. It's a good thing to see how he's doing. And Adrian did his thing. You were there for Adrian's.
Yes, I was.
I actually got the actual barbecue plate. I got that yesterday, and that plate was bomb, man. I waited in the line just like everybody else. Got me a drink while I was waiting. I had the chicken, I had the brisket, I had some beans, some cream corn, some potato salad. And I was watching The Last Dance with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. I literally, I was like, that kind of sticking in my head right now. Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, when they did that commercial, that was fire. But yeah, Michael Jordan, I was watching The Last Dance, and that was...
I saw that too.
That was pretty... I think everybody in the world saw that because there's nothing else to watch. It's sport related.
That's sports related.
So that's the reason.
It's so crazy. Did you watch that?
I did not.
No.
You know what? You missed-
I didn't
missed
get a
out.
chance to.
And then I have my friend over, Brian. He's 22. He doesn't know anything about no Michael Jordan. He's like, oh, LeBron James the GOAT. I say, see, this is why you gotta watch history, brother, because you don't know what you talking about.
That's
so I
true.
show him Michael Jordan, and he started watching it, and he was like, oh, damn, I didn't know all this stuff. I said, yeah, you're young, you're a baby. You know what I'm saying? I seen this. You didn't see it, so you gotta watch it. So I was smoking hookah. He was watching it. It was pretty dope, though. I ain't gonna lie. It was
What
pretty
about you, Nat
interesting.
Boogie? What'd you do?
Just chilled at the crib, man. Friday night, a couple of the guys came over, and I taught them how to DJ, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was teaching JT and Joshua how to DJ. And then Danny was the MC, so we basically had our own little club.
Yeah, I
at the
saw you.
crib.
I saw you. I saw you on there, and I was like, play some old school music.
Yeah, we had our own little club night at the crib on Friday, and then Saturday we kind of did the same thing. It was Daniel's birthday last Wednesday, so we wanted
Shout
to
out
do
to Daniel.
like a
Happy
little,
birthday.
Yeah, shout out to Daniel. Wanted to do like a little get together thing for him. So on Saturday we had a few people come over too, and basically the same thing. It's been all like just DJing because there's not much else to do. DJing and playing dice, left, center, right is the best game ever. If you don't know about it, be about it. But no, it was cool. That's really all I did. And then yesterday was the most chill Sunday fun day I've ever had. I just chilled and watched movies all day. I was watching the Black Panther, and then right after that,
I've never seen that movie.
It's really
Oh, it's
good.
awesome.
And then right
Is
after
it?
that, I
It
watched
really is.
The Last Dance.
Yeah, Black Panther's pretty good, bro.
Yeah, it was
I've
really
never
good.
seen it.
Oh,
Do y'all know there's an order that you're supposed to watch the Marvel movies? You know that?
Some of them, I think, yeah.
There's actually even though they all come out different times, but there's actually a way to watch them to make sense. I didn't know
My
that.
daughter will tell me. She'll tell me that too, but I'll just like whatever.
I just watch
I
whatever's
feel
on,
like.
bro. I'm watching whatever's on.
Yeah,
I'm
I
watching
didn't-
Whatever shows
I
up,
didn't know that.
that's what I'm watching.
But I've never seen the Black Panther.
It's really good.
Yeah, that's ridiculous,
Yeah.
bro.
I think it's one of their
You need
better
to watch
ones.
that.
Is it?
Yeah, I
You
think
need to
so.
watch that. That's a pretty good one, man. That's really good. You need to watch it. And I was watching Black as Fuck on Netflix.
I heard that's really good. I saw
That
the previews
is-
for it.
That show right there is crazy as hell. It's all about like some slavery shit. It's crazy. Like it's very interesting because I didn't know that he made Black-ish, mixed-ish, grown-ish. I didn't know about none of this stuff. So I was like, man, let me see what this Black as Fuck is. And then I watched it. I was like, what the hell am I watching? Like this is, and you're watching it. And you're like, what the hell? And it's just a very interesting show. I suggest you have some CBD or some weed next to you or some drinks when you watch it because you're gonna be like, what the hell am I watching? But it's funny at the same time. I definitely think you should definitely watch it. What do you say? Smoke that boogie.
We took some virtual shots, or he took one, and I don't think I responded and took another one. I took one on someone else's. I think on Sean Battles. I took one. Virtual shots is the new thing.
virtual.
Have you done
shots.
any?
I done a lot of shots.
No, virtual shots.
What are virtual shots?
So like on Facebook, someone will be like taking a shot, or they'll do it in Instagram too, like Instagram story or something, and they'll challenge you. So they'll tag you. It'll be like a video of them taking a shot, and then they tag you, and then you have to do a video of you taking the shot and like what you
okay.
took a
Yeah.
shot of, and then you tag other people. So y'all are
It's
just like
fun.
challenging each other to take shots.
Hell yeah, I did.
No one challenges me.
Since
So.
we can't cheers.
Yeah.
It's
Well, you
in
not a
person.
drinker anymore.
I did mine. I did 2 different bottles, 2 different shots, type of thing. I had a tall glass and a short glass with 2 different bottles. We took that shot. It was fun. People hate when I send them because they're like, damn it, here you go again. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna drink it tonight.
It's
Well,
amazing.
I'll challenge you to drink ice water instead of tap water.
There we go.
Yeah.
Tap water, yeah. That's a good challenge. I like that one right there.
I like
is.
that one.
You know, but it's so interesting to see how people are still making life with this quarantine.
Mhm.
You know, all the virtual live streams and house party apps and
Yeah.
and the Zooms and people just, you know,
Zoom's crazy.
still making progress even though the social distancing and quarantine.
It's
Yeah.
is happening.
innovative.
It is innovating.
Yeah, there's just so many people that have just amazing minds. When I see some of these things, my kids show me these things all the time, and I was like, wow, how did they come up with that?
Yeah,
We have all this time,
yeah,
that's
it's
what
like
they're doing.
I seen like Take a Shot, Chug. I seen Will Smith. He's actually like Will at Home. People are making like turning this situation into like a series, like making their own little show now.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting, like to see like what happens, like the Don't Rush challenge. There's like a lot of stuff.
I like
going
that
on.
challenge, Don't Rush challenge.
Don't Rush challenge.
I like that song, man. That song is good.
It is a good
But
job.
you know what? Everyone that's watching, if you have questions on CBD, please ask them below so that we can go ahead and have John Long answer them.
So I know there was one earlier.
yeah, there
Somebody
was-
had asked one
okay.
about back pain.
Back pain.
CBD can
Edgar.
be used.
Yeah, Edgar asked.
Edgar, I believe, had some questions about back pain and CBD. So, which is great. We actually, I've been using CBD since my wife talked me into buying this company back with my partners back in September of last year. But I've had multiple back surgeries, so it works fantastic for me. Of course, with the guys in the lab, I actually worked on creating a much higher dose than what most people need because I'm a small guy. That's not funny.
Hey, bro.
That's not funny.
God, I was like, what? I was like, I mean,
No, so I take a 5,000 milligram dose versus a 500 milligram dose, which
Yeah.
which most people need.
I need that.
And my wife takes it too because my wife has rheumatoid arthritis, so she takes it for her arthritis, and it works really, really well. She also has fibromyalgia, so it works well with her. And she actually came off a lot of her medications because she'd been treated with a rheumatologist for probably almost 10 years. And during that time, a lot of her hair was falling out with different drugs that we were having her on. There's a lot of drugs that we had her on, like Cimzia and some DMARDs and methotrexate, which essentially will cause the hair loss. They also cause extreme fatigue. They cause a lot of the fogginess, which she has a lot of times anyway. But
And she's here watching him, y'all.
it's gonna be a rough ride home.
Did you see someone leap over the table really quick?
She ready.
No, but it was her fog was much worse. Where sometimes she could sleep till noon, and I'd be like, hey, you're gonna get out of bed today, and she's like, I have no desire.
Serious?
To. It's just, yeah, it was hard. But now she's been taking CBD. She can get a full night's rest. She's not waking up in this constant pain. She'll sleep all night long, and then she'll get up 8 or 9 o'clock, and she's ready to go.
Yeah.
She can handle the day, and it's pain free.
Yeah.
And the great thing is she can take CBD. She's not high, so she can drive a car. She can take the kids to school. She can help the kids with well, of course, homeschool right now. So those are all very helpful things.
Yeah.
So we have a pain cream for it that you can actually use, which is a topical. We have a lidocaine based that we actually worked with the guys in the lab on. So it's lidocaine based as well as a CBD 800 milligram and a 1500 milligram that works really, really well. So we have an immediate response, intermittent response, and long acting response, all in the same dosing. So that's a cream that we can actually apply. And then there's another one, a tincture, which we're actually giving those away tonight, which you can actually take under your tongue, and it's essentially an oil. It's a CBD oil that you'll put under your tongue, and it actually will work anywhere between 6 to 8 hours in addition as well.
Wow.
Nice.
Now, everyone, again, keep on sharing the videos. If you have questions, please ask them below. We're going to take a quick break before we answer any more questions. Again, share it to your friends, share it to your family, share it to your coworkers. Tag, ask so many questions. We do have John Long here as our special guest. This is 420 episode, so we'll be right back after these commercial break.
Wash your hands to the beat of the song to make sure that you properly scrub it up on time. Don't get sick, but if you do, go to the doctor, they'll take care of you. Oh yeah, hygiene. Don't freak out, wash your hands. Don't freak out, wash your hands. Don't freak out, wash your hands. And now your hands are clean. Seriously, wash your damn hands.
We're all living in a simulation. Some alien race out there using our misery for entertainment.
How's the comic book going?
It's languishing unfinished.
You don't have time because you're working your ass off at Kyle's terrible restaurant.
$3.59, Bob. Cutting it close. You should be grateful that you have a job.
Grateful. Maybe I'll join you. I feel like I'm 14 again. Drawing comics and needing a ride home.
Close your eyes for a minute. I want you to visualize what you'll be doing 10 years from now.
Are you serious?
I think you've lost your mind.
No, you're not visualizing it, Bobby. Come on, close your eyes.
I don't close my eyes anymore. I feel like an idiot.
You could roll. I remember.
It's completely useless talent.
Rising Phoenix. Come for the pizzas.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Stay for the bowling. Your aliens made you through that strike. It's my destiny, Bobby. I know it is. Imagine being an owner, drawing your comics whenever you want.
I'm in.
Serious? That's what I'm talking about.
Bobby?
My partner Carlos makes this delicious dough with his hands.
Yes.
I got 300 scores before, but nobody ever put my pictures in the papers.
You should enter our grand opening tournament.
You haven't even seen me roll, Huffy. You haven't seen the action on my ball.
Mario put his money in too. He has the right to ask questions. I'm his proxy. I've been helping you.
For months, you've been helping Mario.
You are a paranoid little child.
I don't know what to say, Theo. Leaving a lot of money on the table.
Nice going.
You're going down.
Not your fault.
Well,
If it's not my fault, then it's Tanya's. If it's not Tanya's fault, then it's the aliens.
You need to take care of yourself, Bobby. I am fine. I am a grown woman. These could be the best years of your life. Do you realize that?
Visualize.
This is what I live for, Huffy. Frame 10.
These two geniuses are opening up a pizza parlor / bowling alley. It's classy.
Phoenix, Oregon.
All right, welcome back. You saw right now. Shout out to Jesse Borrego again for his Phoenix, Oregon movie, and haven't had a chance to look at it, but again, it was great to have him on our show. Good guy right there, really good guy. So hopefully y'all have seen his movie recently out. Now, while we're back, we have special guest John Long, CEO of Empirical Inc., and we have different types of products here, and we have a lot of people asking questions. What was one of the questions, Nat Boogie, that someone asked?
First one I saw from Adrian, it said, how many milligrams would someone need for a bad migraine headache or when your brain is overthinking too much? That's me. My brain overthinks.
So I like to talk to a lot of patients or consumers. So a lot of times people will call at the office or they'll call me direct. I give out actually the office phone after hours is directed straight to my cell phone. So a lot of people call.
Smart.
And essentially what I do is I talk to them and kind of find out what their history, their patient history is, because I want to find out what their underlying symptoms are.
Gotcha.
Because there's a lot of different things sometimes that we can identify as to what number one, their weight. I want to identify, because if they're small like I am, of course, then I want to give them a higher dose.
Right.
But if they're much smaller, like my wife's much smaller, I'll give you a much smaller dose. I would give you a much smaller dose. Mike Anthony, I know his tolerance is much higher, so I'd give him a higher dose.
Gotcha.
My man.
But just identifying those individuals, and then what your history is, what you're currently taking. If you're taking any other medications, I want to make sure that they're not contraindicated what you're currently taking. Which the great thing about CBD is it's not contraindicated with really anything.
Okay.
So I have a lot of patients. Like I just met with an oncology patient recently, who was recently diagnosed with a form of cancer, and she was taking one of our products for the very first time, and awful. But again, these products are going to help her. So it's going to help with nausea. It's going to help with her generalized pain. With her, of course, she's going through a hard time. She just got diagnosed, so her generalized anxiety. She can't sleep.
Right.
So it's going to help with all of that. Because what does CBD do for you? It brings your body back to homeostasis. Mm-hmm. So for those who don't understand what that is, homeostasis is balance. So if your temperature is too high, it'll bring your temperature back down to a normal level. Or if it's too low. Say your pain receptors are really just firing, it's going to bring them back to just firing at a normal rate. Say if your anxiety's too high, or if say your back is really
I'm going to give you an example right now.
Exacerbating.
Yeah, I was about to jump in for you. So here we go. I'm going to tell you my symptoms, and then you can go ahead and break it down to them. Back pain, can't sleep, anxiety at times, and depression.
Perfect.
So
So
what
the
is
gummies will work perfect for you.
Okay.
Because again, they can help with everything. So sometimes people don't want to take the gummies because they just, they don't prefer that sweetness because there is a sugar base on those.
Okay.
So if you say you're diabetic,
Mhm.
I wouldn't want to give you those sugar gummies. But I
Gotcha.
could give you the CBD tincture, which you can put directly under your tongue, and it'll do the same thing the gummies do. So,
Which is this, guys?
Yeah. So if you're diabetic, I would not want to give you the gummies.
Gotcha.
That because again, there's a sugar base in that, so it would shoot your blood sugar up a little bit.
Okay, and then the sleep part?
Sleep again, it's going to help with sleep. So we also have something. Say you have, like I'm a severe insomniac, and I have been ever since college. So essentially, what I would do is I would take the melatonin. Like I've been taking melatonin for years and years. What we did is we took the melatonin and combined that with 125 milligrams of CBD, so you get a restful sleep. So a normal restful sleep for me has always been 3 to 4 hours, and I'm good.
Oh, wow.
I go to bed at
Yeah, I'm
11,
with
and
you on that
I'm
one.
up at 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'm with you on that
and
one.
I'm good to go.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife is like, she doesn't think I'm normal because she has to sleep at least 8 to 12 hours.
I love those 3 to 4 hours sleep.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you're the same way. 'Cause sometimes I text you those odd hours and you respond. I'm like, ooh,
He's up. He's up. Yeah.
But essentially, you can do those things. So this will help. The melatonin will actually help for those insomniacs. But it'll help for the oil will do the same thing.
Okay.
So the oil on the tongue will help with sleep. It'll help with pain. It'll help with anxiety. It'll help with generalized dermatology because there's someone who also asked about psoriasis. Does it help with psoriasis? Yes, that's an autoimmune disorder. So this actually helps. It really works on the peripheral vascular system and the central nervous system. So those are the two major systems that it works on. So you can actually take it for both.
Nice. And then let him know. I did take the back one. He has the roller. You wanna
Yes,
tell him about that?
yeah. So we have a CBD roller that you can actually and we made this for golfers. All three of my other partners are all golfers.
Okay.
So and
I'm waiting to learn, John. I'm ready to
very
learn.
naive golfer. I can drive the cart really well.
There you go.
That would be my job.
Driving the cart.
I'm gonna grab and get the drinks.
I'm not so good at driving a ball though. Yeah, so we went to go play golf one day, and I had to, after the 4th or 5th hole, I was like, guys, I'm just going to leave because I'm doing 12 strokes per hole, and they're doing like 3,
Right.
Oh, wow.
It's a par 3, and I'm doing 12 over 3. So, but nevertheless, getting back to this, essentially what they can do is they can take different things. For the psoriasis, like I was talking about, we actually have a cream also that you can actually apply directly, a CBD topical cream.
Okay.
They can apply directly onto the area with the psoriasis. So we have that in different doses, 250, 500. We have that in 750, 1,000, 1,500, 2,500, and all the way up to 5,000.
Wow.
Damn.
And we use those. We use the 5,000 dose for a lot of neurology patients.
Mm-hmm.
So patients who have neuropathic pain, patients who have neuritis. So and those individuals like fibromyalgia. My wife used to have, or still has fibromyalgia. There's no known cure for it. But essentially, if you were to touch somebody, like just touching just like this, my wife would
It would
jump,
hurt?
and it would be that painful.
Really?
Just putting your hand on.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she couldn't. A touch was just so painful for her.
Right.
So applying, this cream on her body, all those pain receptors essentially are just dulled.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. I wonder if is that the one that you gave me, or is that something different? Because he got the roll on, and then I got the one that's like a little pump.
I give you a
and
pain
it's
cream.
the
So
okay.
that
That's what
actually-
that's what I have. The pain
So-
cream. That stuff works really well.
Yeah.
Because I was in car accidents a while back too, so I have like my back and my neck are messed up, but I get like a lot of knots and then like pressure right here.
Yes.
And so I put that on and rubbed it in, and like my pain went away within like a minute. And
Yes.
I was messaging him, I'm like, thank you for that stuff. It helped so much.
And it really does. And what that does is, so we have a lidocaine. So it has lidocaine, it has CBD, and it has menthol. So
Yes, that's what I
essentially-
have. The menthol.
So essentially what one is doing, the lidocaine is stopping the immediate pain. The menthol is doing the deep penetrating heat that you need to give you the intermittent relief, and then CBD is giving you long-acting relief.
Nice.
So that's going to give you that immediate, intermittent, and long-acting. So that's a great one. And that one, I think somebody else had asked about that for a car accident too. I think it was Adrian.
Yeah.
What milligram would he need for that one? Depending on how severe his pain is, 800 works just fine. I always
What about
recommend people-
1,500?
The 1,500 is the max dose that we have on the lidocaine-based topical. I always ask people to start off with a lower dose.
Yeah.
Because why spend the money for a higher dose if you don't need to?
Yeah.
I don't want to sell
Smart.
you something that you really don't need to use.
Makes
I want
sense.
to sell you on a lower end something that you can use on a consistent basis.
Yep.
You know, and that's more affordable for you.
Right.
For instance, a lot of people will say, "Well, I bought this 250 milligram tincture." Well, there's a patient I had sold this to, and she calls me. She's like, "John, it worked really good when you gave it to me the very first day. I slept for the very first time in 5 years." I was like, "Well, that's fantastic. What's going on?" She goes, "I don't know. I took 2 doses, and it's not doing anything for me." I was like, "Well, what are you doing? Tell me exactly what you're doing." She goes, "Okay, well, I woke up, I shook the bottle like you told me to, and I put 2 drops under my tongue." I said, "What do you mean 2 drops? Did you put 2 droppers under your tongue or just 2 little drops?" She goes, "No, 2 little drops." I said, "Well, remember I told you to fill the entire dropper and put that
Then,
dropper
yeah,
under your
then
tongue.
apply it,
And
yeah.
fill the entire dropper and then put that entire dropper under your tongue.
Yeah.
And let it set for about 15 to 20 seconds." And she goes, "Oh, I thought it was 2 little drops." She goes, "That's why it's not working." So I said, "Look, take a full dropper right now," because she has severe sciatic pain, and she can barely walk. Her husband had to drive her everywhere that we met. And so she put 2 droppers under her tongue. She called me an hour later. She goes, "Okay, my pain's gone again." I said, "Okay."
There you go.
Exactly
Yeah,
what you
I
need.
use the roller before I do the show, like 'cause I got in a car accident last year, and I use that roller, and that roller works wonders. It's like instant too.
Yeah.
Like once wherever you're hurting at, apply it, roll up and down, whatever the case may be. Give it less than 5 minutes, and you're automatically attacks like that. Boom.
It does.
And it automatically goes, and you don't have to worry about no pain. You're up and ready to go. You're just like, dang, you're just like looking around, moving around differently. You're just like, damn, I feel pretty good. And I strongly recommend get the CBD. Doesn't matter if it's cream or the roller. This stuff works. Like I said, I was in a car accident last year, so this right here definitely works.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it really does. It does amazing stuff. And the roller, like I said, we had made that for the golfers because, in fact, we call it golfer's advantage because being out in the golf course, it was easier than pulling out this cream and applying the cream.
Right.
They didn't want to get their hands off full of something and get their clubs off full of
Gotcha.
stuff. So they just wanted a roller that can apply to directly onto the affected area. Like a lot of the guys have wrist problems when they're always hitting. So they apply directly on the wrists and pain goes away immediately.
Yeah, it's
and
gone.
then they're able to just drive it that much further.
It works. It really does. I've
works.
tried it, the CBD roller and the cream, and it's my neck and my back that hurt a lot too as well.
My neck. My
I knew she was gonna sing that song. But no.
Man,
But
what the hell's in this damn things you got going on, brother? There's some other stuff going on up in there. I cannot
no,
taste
but
this alcohol
it
at
really
all.
does work. The gummies too as well work good, and they don't taste bad.
No, these gummies are good.
That's like candy. Like
But
I
you
can
know what?
probably just eat the
what's
jar.
really
so
good.
you know what's so interesting is John, and I shared this with you before, is that when I first heard about CBD, I was all against it. I was 100% against it.
Like it last year. He was all against it.
I was against CBD because I didn't know what CBD was, and I kept on thinking to myself, there has to be some type of THC in it, even though it says no THC. But because in the first part of the show, our sister company 417 Solutions does some of the marketing for Empirical. We traveled with them to Chicago and California, and we were able to be educated by the partners that he has on how CBD is and what it does for you, and it really opened my eye a lot. And I think that journey, shout out to Steven, our producer, who put it together, it was just amazing to see from the seed to the retail process that I don't think anybody else has ever done. And to educate people like myself, it's really how do I say this? It's really good to learn something that you don't know or you have questions about. And so now, I'm all for it. Melinda was like, she used to take these CBD stuff, and I used to get mad at her. And now she's like, oh, look at you now, sporting CBD here and there. So I'm just like, it's good. It really works. So you were the same way?
Yeah. So when my wife first asked me to look at even buying a company, in fact, she wanted us to buy a cannabis farm.
Nice.
In Colorado.
Hey man,
and we almost did. We almost did. And luckily, you know, I had an opportunity with the CBD, so I got into CBD because I really do like the CBD. I really do, and I'm not into. I don't really like getting high. I'm a healthcare provider, so for me, you know, if I was working in a hospital or seeing patients or anything else, I wouldn't be drug tested. So I can't have that. But I can be taking CBD because I can still work. I'm still fully cognizant. You know, I have all my faculties, and I have to worry about not, you know, being under the influence of something, because I'm not, essentially. You know, because really, this is even with our other products that have, you know, less than 0.01%. All of our products are legal in all 50 states.
Nice.
So there's nothing that we have here that we're selling here in Texas that is not currently legal. So we do have other products that we sell in other states that actually have much higher doses that do have the cannabis, but not here in Texas. So my partners and you actually got to see our farms. They have 300 acres of hemp. They're directly in California.
Hand sanitizer.
Yes, we do have hand sanitizer as well. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that more. But essentially, with these guys, we have to film all of our stuff and how we created it. What really goes into the process of this stuff. There's a lot of CBD companies that are in the market today that buy this product from who knows what.
Right.
They buy it from China. They buy it from some third world country, and they're selling it on the internet. And these people are buying it and wondering why it doesn't work. And then they're saying, well, CBD doesn't work for me. I've tried it and it's crap. And it's true, because it is crap. You know, we actually take the time to go and create quality products for you as an individual, as a consumer, because if I'm not going to take it, I'm not going to give it to my wife, to myself.
Right.
My kids actually take this. You know, it's funny.
It's
My older kids and even my younger kids.
Is there an age that can't take it,
So
or,
it's,
or
you know,
that you would recommend?
I would always recommend 21 and older.
Okay.
You know, that's just legal. Because I'm in the labs with the guys, and I know how this product is created because I'm working with our pharmacist, and also we have 2 chemists that we work with in addition. I feel very confident in what we've created. So my 9-year-old and my 12-year-old both take the gummies.
Okay.
Like my son will come in, they never take it without, and we've talked about that. We've done Facebook Live shows for Empirical as well. And my son will say, well, no, we're not allowed to take gummies unless we get permission, because they know it's not like a regular gummy. They know it's something that's going to give them relief.
Right.
Like, for instance, my son, he's very athletic, so he plays 5 or 6 different sports, sometimes 3 at a time. You know, so he'll play basketball, he'll do soccer and golf. So his knees are always hurting him, his hands are always hurting sometimes. So he'll take one of those gummies and he feels great. Or he gets growing pains.
Right.
He'll take it for his growing pains, goes away. My daughter, she'll come in at 1 o'clock in the morning and she's crying because her legs are cramping. And so she'll apply CBD cream onto her legs. The cramps are gone in minutes.
Thank you for that idea. I have that problem sometimes when I wake up and I have these crazy cramps in my. I never thought of that. I'm gonna try that next time.
Yeah, it works fantastic.
Nice.
And we actually found something recently for it. My son came in and he's very susceptible to mosquito bites.
What?
So so he gets these giant whelps.
Okay.
And my daughter does too. So they're very susceptible to them. And we applied the CBD cream on it. The itch went away, and the whelps went away too.
That's what I'm talking
Immediately.
about.
It was amazing.
What about people that like to smoke?
So we also have a smokable.
Boogie. That's what she likes.
Yeah. We have
Only
a smokable.
we did get the question.
We have smokables as well. So we have them in cigarette form, and we also have hemp joints, that essentially give you the same aspect that you do here.
I like the pre-rolls. It's like a
we
very
have pre-rolls.
calming. I feel like it's a very calming feeling for me.
Now, just a reminder though. So hemp, since remember that you have 2 different plants. So you have the hemp plant, and then you have the cannabis plant. So essentially, it's a male and a female plant. They both smell the same when you smoke them. So sometimes people will be like, "Oh my God, somebody's smoking marijuana." It's even though you're smoking hemp, it does smell like marijuana.
Yeah.
So every once in a while,
I know we were in those Chicago labs and it
linger.
smelled like a bunch of marijuana.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know nothing about that. I throw up.
We were in there. I felt like I was Pablo Escobar.
Remember when we hotboxed the condo?
Oh yeah. Hey, that shit was fun as fuck, boy.
They did hotbox
That was a good.
Yeah, we hotboxed that. Hey, that shit was fun.
But it was with the
that
CBD stuff, yeah. But it smelled like it.
Yeah,
It was
it was
crazy.
CBD.
It really does.
Well, Mike had to go into the warehouse where we had 35,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Of hemp.
35,000
Yeah,
pounds.
35,000 pounds.
Not
It
weed,
was
but,
just hard. It was him. It was him.
Like, hey, why not Eskimo?
It had just been harvested, and it just been sent up to the lab, because we're going to convert that into these products here.
Right.
So he got to see all the giant sacks and how they were brought in.
Hey, y'all boys, I like. Damn, lucky Mike Anthony went because me and Boogie went. We slide up.
Well, we got plenty there.
Yeah, I was talking about plenty of.
Well, our lab in Chicago can run up to 2 million pounds per day.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It is.
Yeah, we have a giant facility up there.
Now, for the viewers to see, you touched a little bit about your background and everything like that, and now that you are the CEO of Empirical with your partners, and you're describing some of the products. What other products that we have up here so that viewers can see and a little bit know about?
So we do have
and some promotions that are going on that we're having.
So for the gummies, we're giving away these gummies tonight. All the gummies right now on the website are actually half off. So
half
we're doing
off,
for
50%
$4.20 through the end of the month till May 1st, or till the end of the month before May 1st. We'll be doing all half price on all the gummies.
Okay.
So that's for $4.20. So if you're interested in gummies, those will be half off. For this show, we've decided to give a promo code for anything that off the website as well. It's late night access. I believe we give you a promo code.
Yeah, it's 25% off for
anything on our
promo
website.
code for late nights. That's the promo code, late nights. The L and the N is capitalized. Is it sensitive on the?
It doesn't really matter.
Does it really matter? Okay.
No.
Just put it together. Late nights, you get 25% off. That doesn't apply for the 50% discount that you're getting for the gummies,
But
and it
every
doesn't.
other product on the website.
Yeah,
as well.
and the CBD hand sanitizers
This
are
stuff is
$5.99.
nice. It's like, is there like lotion in this too? Because it feels like it's
Yes.
a lotion-based
It is.
hand sanitizer, so it doesn't dry out my hands like everything else.
So actually, this has 125 milligrams of CBD, which is a natural emollient. It also has witch hazel, which witch hazel in clinical trials has actually been known to kill influenza A virus as well as HPV virus. And then it also has I just went blank.
You're good.
Tea tree oil. Thank
That's
you.
what I was about to say. I
Tea tree
smell that.
oil and the aloe.
I smell the
vera.
tea tree.
Damn, man.
So
That'll clear your sinuses quick.
This, man. You
Oh,
wake
yeah.
up.
That'll
right?
clear your sinuses quick.
Hey, will.
And the great thing about this
Oh,
is
yeah.
that
So
when you,
$5.99 people on the
Multi-use.
website. $5.99.
and we're doing a promo on these also. So we're also doing 5 for $20.
5 for $20.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
That is a good deal. 5 for $20, y'all.
So they're $5.99 each. You'll still get the 25% off if you buy them single. But we also promo which is 5 for $20 on the website.
5 for $20. That's good. It's a
Really
really good deal.
quick, I want to read this comment because this is, I mean, there's a lot of moms out there, and this seems like something that a lot of moms could relate to kind of get an idea of how CBD can really help you out. I believe it's Kayla. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Keila. She said, I love that I can take these products and still function. I have nerve damage from epidural, wet tap, sciatic, I'm not sure what that is. And
Sciatic pain.
Sciatic pain, there you go, thank you. And bulging discs. Being a mom with 2 kids, you don't have time to be out of commission. So you get the relief without the side effects like prescribed meds. And that's I think a lot of people's, reality, especially right now, the kids are at home. Like you don't have that time, even if you're working from home, you don't have that time away from the kids. So just to know that you have the option to take these products that are going to provide that relief without the side effects, like if you were to, do the cannabis and stuff like that, it's definitely amazing. Let's see.
And then Rosemary, what did she say?
She said, my son is 15, has autism. He uses CBD daily. He used to take an oil when he lived in California with THC that he first started on when he was only 8 from his doctor. That did wonders. And moving back to Texas as he got older, they upped his CBD dosage and it works amazing. I'm all for it. So, the health benefits of this stuff it's truly life-changing for some people. And I think a lot of people don't really realize that if they don't have, some of those issues that they deal with on a daily basis. So being able to point those out.
I feel like the purpose of the CBD is to try to take people off prescription meds. You
Absolutely.
know? And because, God bless my mom. She passed away 48 years young. She was on 23 prescription pills.
Oh my goodness.
That's a lot. And she had lupus and it's just crazy because I wish CBD 5 years ago was a little bit more talked about. How it is now, how it's grown, and from my take on it is like you try to get these people from prescriptions because of the side effects. Because that's what my mom experienced. She experienced taking these prescriptions, and then they didn't, go with each other. So then she had to take this because it had a side effect, and then this was supposed to counter that one, and this one's supposed to counter this one, and then
I
by
hate
you know
that
it, you're
shit.
on 23 prescription pills.
And,
And I think it just makes it, it just makes it worse. I feel like it just makes people, it just makes it worse. It just makes you more sick, and you're having to deal with the complications like that. So doing something that's natural like this, I feel like definitely would be a lot better than having to take 23 pills a day. Like, that's crazy.
Hulk Hogan has to take 30 pills a day just to function.
And the great thing about
So his testosterone, his steroids to keep him
that's right.
Hulk.
Well, I don't know if he's Hulk anymore.
I don't know.
Well, you know, and the great thing about this is that this is a plant-based. You know, so this comes from the earth.
Right.
You know, and I don't know if you know this, but with Chernobyl, the Russians actually used hemp to clean the earth. And the reason they're allowed now to go and do tours in Chernobyl is they planted hemp all over Chernobyl, and hemp was able to
What's
extract
Chernobyl? Yeah.
So Chernobyl was where that big radioactive plant exploded.
Okay.
Never heard
And
of it before?
you've never heard of Chernobyl? So there in Russia, where there's a nuclear reactor that exploded and caused this radioactive material to just essentially blow out all these towns in the surrounding area.
Oh wow.
So what they did is they planted hemp everywhere, and hemp essentially cleaned the earth and extracted all the radioactive material into the plants, so they could take the hemp plants and destroy the plant. So then that's how they're able to clean the earth to make it now where it's not so radioactive, and then they're giving tours now to they're in Chernobyl. So there's a whole thing on it. But back to this individual who was talking about, she was in California. My nephew, has it. Actually, I have several nephews who have autism, and my sister came by yesterday and picked up some for him, and she's given him 50 milligrams of CBD, and it works wonders for him.
Nice.
It does amazing work for them because it gives them that calming feeling, and especially and I've worked with children with autism for years and years, especially when they're very combative and they're very, they everything is always hurting them, somehow, some way. So a lot of times they're hitting people, they're hitting themselves. When you give them the CBD, it just gives them this natural, relaxed feeling. Not to the point where they're zonked out. Sometimes when you give them the THC component, they get that high, so they kind of go into their own little world. With the CBD aspect of it, they don't have that high, so they're still functional.
Nice.
So it's a little bit different than that. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Now,
some people want to know how to buy it. So
yeah. So everyone that's interested in buying it, please go visit their website. It's www.h-empirical.com, and Steven, our producer, is going to go ahead and put that on here as well, as you can see. Now, there is an affiliate program that you have that I want you to touch base on just a little bit, so that viewers to know that if they want to possibly sell the product.
Yeah. So my partners and I came up with this opportunity with everyone being quarantined at home and so many people being laid off, an opportunity is to make money at home. So essentially what we're doing is we're allowing people to take our webpage and sell it on your own web pages, so on your Instagram, on your Facebook, or whatever. And we track all that information for you. We have our own ITO within our organization. We'll track all that information. So you'll log in, you'll create this page, and it will help you create the page for you. And anything that you sell under your page, you get credit for. And then what I do is I pay you 20% commission on everything that you sell.
Nice.
And we pay out a commission check to you every Wednesday.
Very cool.
That's
Awesome.
dope.
Awesome.
So we already paid out just over $1,000 in commission so far.
That's nice. So that's telling y'all, man.
Okay.
Got nothing else to do. Y'all better jump on the
Another
CBD.
little side hustle.
Yeah.
It's a good side hustle, especially the quarantine right now, and take the opportunity of that. As always, we appreciate all the viewers and the questions and everything like that. Is there two people that you see that are commenting that you would like to give these giveaways to?
Yeah, Edgar's had a lot of great questions, so I'd like
Edgar's
to.
active.
Okay.
He is very active, so let's go and pick Edgar for one of them.
Edgar for one of them. Congratulations, Edgar.
Looks like you could really use it too.
I got to see him tomorrow.
I'm glad.
Okay.
Getting a haircut tomorrow.
All right.
And let's go with Jennifer Perez.
Jennifer Perez. All right. Congratulations,
There you go.
Jennifer Perez. Again, John, we appreciate you being on the show.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
We appreciate everyone, all the viewers watching, like always. I mean, episode number 63, just continuously being consistent with this.
Woo.
It's amazing. What else do y'all have going on this week for coming up ahead?
First question I have is, how do they pick up their stuff? Do they get in contact with you? Do they slide in your DMs?
Yeah,
Whose
yeah.
DMs do they
Just
slide
go ahead
into?
and message us, Edgar. I know Edgar, and
I see him tomorrow.
Yeah, so Mel
give it to him
Finance
tomorrow.
could give it to you tomorrow.
I'll give it to him tomorrow.
I need to see you too, Edgar. Get it cleaned up. Man, I just
Hey.
want to go bald, man. I really do want to go bald.
Wanna go bald?
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm gonna shave all this
I wanna
off.
go
I'm gonna
bald.
shave my head too. Fuck it, we're all shaving our heads.
Let's go.
You do?
I'm not
Nah.
shaving my head.
I'm gonna shave my whole head.
I was thinking of
tomorrow.
doing the side though.
I do
don't know.
want to go bald, man. I ain't joking.
What's up, man? Let's
I want
do
to just
tomorrow.
go bald. I
Let's do it
do.
tomorrow.
No, don't do it.
I do want to do it.
Do it.
Okay,
I
then
don't know,
do it.
maybe. I'm gonna be honest.
Ask Melinda first.
Did you ask,
Ask
your
Melinda
girl
first.
first? I gotta ask your girl first, bro. You ask your girl first if you're allowed to do
She'd be
that.
like, no.
Get
She'd be like,
permission.
no.
Yeah,
But
he knows the answer.
no, I know, dude. But I want to go bald.
Okay.
I do. Anyways,
I'm
so you'll see
gonna see
Edgar
Edgar tomorrow.
tomorrow. So
Get
we'll
Edgar
give
tomorrow.
Edgar those. And then Jennifer, I've already been in contact with you, so we'll go ahead and get you those two as well. Just a rundown. I think, Jennifer, correct me if I'm wrong. I went live recently and announced that we're going to host the biggest senior prom event in San Antonio. So kind of just threw it out there and asked the districts to participate, and we've had a huge amount of parents, senior students, teachers, principals reach out, and they're very excited for it. So again, I think that's how Jennifer met on the Facebook Live. So
Yeah, cause I want to tell Mike Anthony about it. Cause I saw I had a senior daughter, and her dad had decked out the living room like it was prom night for her.
Aw.
So he
Nice.
had her wear the dress, and she came down the stairs, and he decked out in his whole outfit and everything like it was prom night. And he had the family, the family that is allowed to be there.
Family
of course.
photos.
Family photos. So he decked out the whole living room. He did the whole thing for her and said, I know you can't let go to prom, but this is going to be your prom with us. And it was amazing. I was in there crying, bro. Boy was crying like, damn.
Stop it. You were not
I was
crying.
bro. Like,
Oh
I
my
want a
God.
little mama. You know what I'm saying? I want a little mama. But it was amazing, to see that that feeling right there. So, unfortunately, all the seniors can't have a prom. So it's dope that you're doing that. I'm all for it, man. Whatever they want.
yeah, it's
whatever they
amazing
need or want,
because
I'm down to pitch in and
you
help.
see a lot of people being creative and bold, and I was just waiting for the governor to say Texas schools are closed, because this is something that I had already thought about and was already putting things together and asking people that I know, and once we heard the news about Texas closed, I know some people that have seniors as kids, and they were just sad, devastated. No prom, no graduation, but I heard that graduation is going to come around. So long story short, just basically put it together, made the announcement, and we're going to share some more information about it later on throughout the late nights with All Access page, as well as the All Access Promotion Entertainment page. But it's amazing to see how everyone's coming together and appreciating what we're doing for the seniors this year for 2020.
Wait, so how is this happening? I'm trying to picture it.
So basically, once the states, as we know, we're already open. So slowly, every business is going to go right back to being back to normal and everything like that. So I say within July, that's the month that we picked that we're going to go ahead and do this event.
Yep.
And we've already been in contact with several different teachers, principals, students, and the team is going to be involved too as well.
Yeah,
and it's so crazy because I have people that are volunteering and
Just right now,
donating
look.
their time.
Yeah, Kayla's
Just right
out
now.
there.
I have people that are willing to donate their time. I have DJs that have reached out that we all personally know, that have reached out to me and said, "Hey, Mike Anthony, if you need me, this is my time to just give back."
Yeah, man.
I have different vendors, different coordinators, different people that have reached out to me saying, "Hey, Mike Anthony, what do you need so that this can happen?" And I've already been talking to different venues because that's connections that we already have. So the goal is to talk to all the superintendents from each district, and then talk to the principals, and then as well as I'm already talking to a lot of the teachers and seniors that have reached out, and put it all together and really outline it to where July is the goal to have the event.
Nice. nice.
The thing is that because we're so uncertain of what's going to happen, we can't predict the future. We're going to do this a day by day, week by week process.
Right, of course.
I didn't want to do it sooner because I was like, I didn't want to have something happen. We don't know what's going to happen. So if, say, for example, 2 weeks later, what if we got to go right back into quarantine mode and we can't? So we wanted to do it into where we knew it was going to give enough time, and July seemed the best option before August starting school again.
Of course.
So that is the goal. So we'll go ahead and go over that later on with more details. So
Very cool.
yeah,
That'd be like episode 75 or something like that. For real, that's pretty crazy right there.
You know who has a ballroom? Same person that's doing free food again tomorrow.
I know, yeah.
Shout
Shout out to Jose Hoffman, my boy,
man, I already got
doing
something
big
in the works
things.
with that one.
Again, everyone that's showing love and giving back to the community. Quick shout outs to DJ Tone, putting something together for all the service industry, and he's raised almost $3,000. Don't feel ashamed. He's not going to put you out there. If you need help,
anonymous.
Inbox him. We've donated money to him. He's doing an incredible job with it. Jose Hoffman with his restaurant, the 4th week in a row, and giving away over 1,000 cheese enchilada plates. Adrian Martinez, 2nd week in a row, celebrating his 5-year anniversary. Sponsors of the Late Nights with All Access, and him today celebrating 5 years and giving away 420 free meals. It was an incredible event. Social distancing parade. Who else? There was a Ty.
Pope did his thing yesterday.
Okay, yes. Did his thing, and then
We got Toy doing his thing.
Toy doing his thing too as well.
1,000 mini tacos from 1 to 2.
It's just amazing to see what the community is doing to give back and help one another. It really is. What else do y'all have going on this week?
Well, really quick, I know this weekend it's not a free meal thing, but I know Hoffman is doing, because it is Fiesta, so he's doing his Fiesta drive-through,
Okay.
I believe. So he's gonna have all your Fiesta food, everything that you want. Really quick, we're gonna go around. What kind of Fiesta food do you wish you were eating right now?
Probably chicken on a stick.
Same, chicken on a stick.
And the corn, the roasted corn.
I like the elote. I don't like getting the corn in my teeth. I'm a corn in a cup girl.
But the chicken on the stick, I think that's pretty much everyone's favorite.
For sure.
You?
I like the sausage on a stick.
Oh, okay, sausage on a stick. There you go.
I just want a funnel cake. I don't want no
Funnel
chicken.
cake, there you
I
go.
don't want no chicken on a stick. Yeah,
Funnel cake, okay.
I have yet to have a chicken on a stick. So
Are you
really?
Who are you?
I have yet to have a chicken on a stick, bro. So all I have had is funnel cakes. I've never had a chicken
I'm
on
gonna
a
have to
stick.
rethink our friendship.
Yeah, me too. I thought about it. Shit, you know I'm about to come with a rebuttal for you. But yeah, next
I
week
have a chicken on a stick, man.
I've never
You're
had
not
chicken
a
on
pure
stick.
San Antonian if you've
Yeah,
never been a
I've
Fiesta and
never
eaten a chicken
had
on a
it.
stick.
Like,
I
I don't know
don't.
what the big deal is about chicken on a stick. I don't know because I never had
turkey
it.
leg on a stick.
Hey, yo, you put a turkey
legs on a
turkey leg on a stick, bro. It's already,
Why'd you put it on a
You
stick?
know what? It's already in the bone. You know, Steven's he's a little different.
Steven, no more CBD for
Yeah,
you.
he needs to stay off the CBD, man. He just had a different type. Funnel cake.
These are the
See,
different
Edgar said
type
he
of
was
my
a
boy
funnel cake.
Edgar,
Right.
my boy Edgar, man. My boy Edgar said he'll help out with the haircuts. That's my
yes.
dog. Edgar's a good
Edgar, you
dude.
and I would talk soon, buddy.
Yeah, my boy, man. I'll see him tomorrow, man. Like I said, yeah, man. I'll go back to what Boogie was talking about.
I don't have any plans, honestly. I have 0 plans this week. I might stop by El Típico so I can just have a margarita while people are
There we
stopping
go.
by to get their Fiesta food. So I'm not eating meat right now, so I can't really enjoy any of that stuff. But I can drink a margarita, and I've heard they're amazing. So I might do that. That's about it.
What about you, John? What you got going on this week and weekend?
We've got a lot of promotions kind of going on, so working with getting a lot of course, these gummies have been selling out like crazy, so
we
we've been
go.
mailing out all kinds of gummies.
50% off, people.
Yeah. Actually, we mailed out gummies to Wisconsin, to Pennsylvania,
Oh wow.
yeah, Florida, so there are people ordering from all over the country.
Melvin?
Oh shoot! All right, cool. So tomorrow I'll be at Hoffman's. I'll be at Hoffman's tomorrow for the $1,000. God damn it! 1,000 enchilada plates. 1,000 enchilada plates for free. And then I'll be at Edgar's. I'm gonna get a haircut from Edgar. And then
You need one. About
I need a
damn
haircut
time.
bad, bro. I'm
About
looking like
time.
2019 right now. I'm looking like 2019. I know what 2019 looked
Yeah,
like.
we
I
already
said,
know that.
You already know.
Yeah, that's
That was
when I
rough.
wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, 2019. Oh, like get out of here. Let's go. I'll be with Hoffman. The following week, Hoffman is doing the Fiesta. Me and him chopped it up. So the following week he'll try
I
to
thought
do
that
the
was
Fiesta.
this weekend.
Nuh-uh.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Did you look at the
flyer.
dates?
Look at the flyer.
Yeah, I
23rd.
did. That's this weekend.
That's
So
this
today's
weekend.
the 20th.
What's the name?
420. We've been talking about it the whole time.
CBD, man. Make sure you get the CBD.
I'm pretty sure it's this weekend, right?
It's this weekend.
Nah, it'll be
25th,
Thursday through Saturday. I think Thursday through Saturday. What they're posting in the group.
So we're gonna break it down. The 23rd to the 24th,
There you
4
go.
p.m. to 10 p.m. The 25th from noon to 9 p.m. and the 26th from noon to 6 p.m.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Phone number for more information is 210-648-0441.
Wait, but what is he gonna have though?
Fajitas, chicken on the stick, sausage on the stick or bun, hamburgers, beer, margaritas, and so much more. Roasted
Yep.
corn, turkey,
Nice.
brisket.
Main holder.
So that's gonna be the drive-through. That's gonna have the drive-through. That's gonna be on and popping. That'll be this week. Of course, Adrian. He told me what he got planned coming up for this weekend. That's gonna be fire. What he has coming up is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Like
What is
yo, I gotta give a big shout out to Adrian, man, because I've never seen the parade or the little thing that he set up today for his 5-year anniversary. Like when you came through, like every part was different. Like he had people out there b-boying. He had cheerleaders. He had different DJs.
Break
it was a whole
dancers,
parade.
robots,
The robots,
DJs,
here's the
live
whole
bands.
setup. And then you got drinks too. You got drinks too. Are
Drinks
you
to
ready?
go.
You got drinks. So I'm telling you, what he has coming up this weekend is gonna be pretty crazy. He told me about it. I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'll wait for him to say it.
Yes.
But that is gonna be amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna pull up once that happens. Still gonna pull up and enjoy that one because that's gonna be pretty dope. I'm excited about that. Then I think the Last Dance pops up again, right?
Yeah, for the weekend.
The Last Dance pops up. And then
This place is amazing. This smoke place is just a beautiful place.
it's on you now.
You get lost in it. There's so many rooms.
There's a lot of rooms
It
up here,
took a
man.
while.
You got secret rooms
Took a
up in
while
here,
to
man.
get
You
There
got
is.
secret
There's
secret rooms
Mike
up in
Anthony
here.
was taking us around, showing us around before the show, and I can't believe all these places.
Yeah.
He just has done an amazing job here.
Yes.
I've been in his restaurant when he had it over in Stono. I've been to that smoke.
Yes.
But I haven't been to this one yet. We're going to come back when they're open again.
Yeah, man.
Get
Yeah,
those
amazing.
burnt ends.
Oh,
I'm
I
telling
love
you,
that.
the
Oh.
burnt ends.
The
Oh my
I've had
god.
them at the old
yeah?
restaurant.
Oof.
Oh,
Don't know what that
amazing.
is.
Burnt
The
ends of like the
ends,
brisket.
Oh, I never had it.
So
Oh.
good.
No, I never had it.
Never
Maybe
had
you
chicken
have,
stick,
maybe you don't
never had
remember.
burnt
Yeah,
ends.
hey man, shit, I ain't be out like that.
Where are you living at?
Hey,
Well,
I'm
one more-
pissed off at Baverde. That's where I'm at in Baverde. That's where I'm at.
One
in
more
Baverde.
time, people, before we go. Again, right now, currently on promotions, you buy 5 of these for $20 or individually $5.99.
Yeah.
All the gummies, 50% discount right now. If you use the promo code Late Night, you get 25% discount. If you want to be an affiliate to Empirical, please inbox message them directly on their Facebook page or website, where you can actually sign up. And
Also,
again,
our website, you could actually sign up directly on the website.
yes, on the
There's an
website you can
affiliate
sign
tab
up.
there.
And then also congratulations to Edgar and
Jennifer.
for winning the prizes tonight.
Yes. Big shout out
And
to Edgar.
Social media? Okay.
all the social media for
Yes.
Empirical is at Empirical SA. Again, at Empirical SA. That's for your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter. Anything that you find Empirical is going to be at Empirical SA. Again, if you haven't seen it, you're just tuning in. 417 Solutions handles some of their social media marketing. So that's for John.
Yes.
I was like,
Mike Anthony does everything for us.
there you go. That's always good.
Yeah.
Edgar, make sure you get me right tomorrow, baby, for the haircut. All right, go ahead. Oh, me? Okay, cool. Melvin Johnson on Facebook. Mel, find us on Instagram. Bless some more on Instagram. Go ahead.
For me, on Instagram, official MikeAnthony.Torres. Same thing with Facebook. And for the business pages for All Access, it's All Access MA.
And I am Natalie Charlene on Facebook, Naboogie, no E on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Once again, thank you so much for being
Thank
on
y'all.
the show
Thank you for having
tonight.
us.
Thank you for showing us and giving us some education on the CBD products. Congratulations again to the winners. And if you are interested in purchasing the CBD products, you did get the social media and the website. So please, please, please take advantage of that. Once again, it is Late Nights with All Access. Thank you guys, everyone that continues to tune in every Monday night, that interacts with us. We definitely appreciate y'all for helping us go this long. And of course, it is Mel Finest, Mike Anthony, and myself, Nat Boogie. It's Late Nights with All Access every Monday night, 10:30 p.m. ish. Y'all have a good night, guys. Peace.